Welcome to Business Time. I am Melisha, and today we will be talking about partnership. A partnership is a type of business or form of business that is usually considered to have between 2 to 20 persons. In some definition, you will see it's saying that a partnership that has two or more business owners, but usually 2 to 20. You do have a few exceptions, for example, like an accounting firm that could possibly have more than 20 partners. But the norm is to say that, at this level, 2 to 20 persons. Don't be confused if you just see a definition that says two or more persons. But we know that for there to be a partnership, there must be a minimum of two persons. What usually happens is that partners have to agree how they're going to operate the business, how they're going to share their profits, how they're going to go about ensuring that the business flows smoothly and that there's no confusion, no contention. So what usually happens in a partnership is that the partners will create what is called a partnership deed. So in the deed, it will set out things like how the profit will be shared, who is responsible to do what, just to ensure that there's no confusion. So the partnership deed is critical. It's very important. All right. So nobody has to what I thought you were to do that, and then the other person say, I thought you were to do that. The partnership deed will make it very clear on how things are to run in the organization. Remember that term, partnership deed. It is important to also note that once there is not a partnership deed, then all the partners have to abide by the Partnership Act that sets those the general rules and regulations of a partnership. Just like a sole trader business, partnership businesses tend to be small as well, and you will often find businesses that are partnerships in like a medical center, like a doctor's office, or you might go to see the vet, at the veterinarian, or at a dental facility. Now, there are two types of partnership that we will be focusing on: general partnership and limited partnership. Now, when we talk about general partnership, it means that all of these partners have unlimited liability. And if you recall from the previous video done on limited and unlimited liability, you'll realize that when someone has unlimited liability, they risk not only losing what they have invested in the business, but their personal assets. On the other hand, when it comes to limited partnership, though it says limited, but you still need to have at least one partner who will have unlimited liability. So in general, partnerships, you're not getting away from having unlimited liability, even in a limited partnership. Now, when you think of a partnership compared to like a sole trader business, there are some benefits that a partnership will have that a sole trader business will not have. So one of the benefits of being a part of a partnership is that the workload is shared. Unlike, in a sole trader business, it's a sole trader alone who is managing the business. However, in a partnership, you have others working with you who will be able to also share the workload, of managing. So all that stress is not on one person, thank goodness. One of the benefits of being a part of a partnership is that the workload is shared. Unlike in a sole trader business, what you find is that the sole trader was the only one who was managing the business and was burdened with such tasks. However, in a partnership, the workload is shared, so not one person is burdened with all the cares of the business. And so it is so good when one owner can turn to another, and they brainstorm and they share ideas to come up with the best possible solution. Thank goodness for partnerships. Another advantage is that the risks and the responsibilities are shared. So it's not like, in the sole trader business, if anything happens and the business were to go into bankruptcy, it is a sole trader alone who will have to bear that burden. However, the partners will share that. So no one person in the partnership will have to suffer. We all suffer together. We are partners. You understand? Another advantage of a partnership is that there is shared knowledge, skill, competence, expertise. Because what you'll find is that one partner might be, say, for example, good at accounting. Another partner might be good at just managing a business. Everybody has their key areas or their areas that they're strong in, and so they can always share whatever accounting issues that one partner might not understand, the other partner can share his or her knowledge, and so things can function so much better. Because trust me, no one person knows everything, and so that's such a good benefit of being a part of a partnership. So in a partnership, there is greater financing for the business because you have more persons who can contribute capital, unlike a sole trader business where it's just one person or whatever savings or possible loan, that amount that you can get, that amount is increased now because more persons can, even if it's going to be a secured loan, more persons can contribute collateral, and so the business will be able to get greater financing. So a lot of good things come with a partnership. However, there are some drawbacks or disadvantages of a partnership. Unlike in a sole trader business, when you're ready, you just go right away and just make a decision. You don't have to consult anyone. However, in a partnership, it is not quite like that. You have your partners that you have to consult before any major decision is made, and so decision will tend to take a much longer time than if it was like in a sole trader business. Another disadvantage is that all partners are responsible for the mistake of a partner. Can you imagine? I am in a partnership with somebody and they went ahead and make a terrible mistake that will cost the business maybe millions of money, and then I know we'll have to also bear that. Yes, that's just a disadvantage with a partnership, and that is why it's so important for communication to take place in a partnership, because it's not just about you doing what you want and whatever the consequences, you alone will deal with it. I will have to deal with it too. And so that is a drawback with a partnership. And remember as well, we were saying that a partnership has unlimited liability. Yes, you can risk losing all that you have invested in the business. Plus, if all that you have invested is not enough to cover the debts, they more than likely come after your house and your car and all the little nice things then that you have. So that's another drawback to a partnership. So you have heard the pros and the cons with a partnership. And so it's so important, if anybody is going to start a business, that they think carefully of the type of business that they want to start. Do you think a partnership is the right one for you? Could be, maybe so, maybe not. All right. Hope you learned something today. See you next time.